Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, I'm just going to tell it to you straight. You'll never matter as much as you want to. And that's okay. You want to be seen, heard, and feel like you matter. You want people to pay attention to you because you have something valuable to say. You want to be important. You want people to listen to your ideas, to read your books, to watch your videos, to buy your products, to follow your lead. You want to be someone who influences others, who inspires others, who helps others. You want to be more than you are. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually a good thing. It means that you're ambitious, that you're driven, that you're not content with mediocrity. But here's the thing, it probably won't happen. When that doesn't happen, you're going to be upset. You're going to feel like a failure. You're going to wonder why you're not making a difference. Let me tell you something. I spent the last 10 years trying to make a difference. I wrote books that sold over 2 million copies. I've spoken on television and radio. I've been interviewed by newspapers and magazines. I've done everything I can to get my message out there to help as many people as I possibly can. And do you know what? I'm still not making a difference. It's not nearly as much of a difference as I want to. And then I realized something. Maybe that's not the point. Maybe the point is not to make a difference in as many people's lives as possible. Maybe the point is simply to try. Maybe the point is to do our best and to let the results take care of themselves. Maybe the point is not to worry about the outcome, but to enjoy the journey. When we focus on the outcome, when we become obsessed with the results, when we're only happy if we achieve our goals, then we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. Because let me tell you something, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter how hard you work. It doesn't matter how much effort you put in. Sometimes life just doesn't give you what you want. Sometimes no matter what you do, you're not going to succeed. Sometimes the best you can do is your best, and that's not enough. So what do you do then? What do you do when you realize that you're not making the difference you want to make? What do you do when you realize that you're not as important as you want to be? What do you do when you realize that you don't matter as much as you want to? You can do one of two things. You can either give up, or you can keep going. You can quit, or you can persist. And sure, it would be easier to give up. It would be easier to walk away and to stop trying. It would be easier to accept the fact that you're not going to be as successful as you want to be. But that's not an option. You can't give up. You can't quit. Because here's the thing. Even though you may never be as important as you want to be, even though you may never matter as much as you want to, that doesn't mean you should stop trying. It doesn't mean you should give up on your dreams. It doesn't mean you should settle for less. Because here's the other thing you need to understand. Even if you never make a difference in the world, even if you never achieve your wildest dreams, it's still worth it. Because the pursuit of excellence, the pursuit of making a difference, the pursuit of leaving a legacy, that's what makes life worth living. That's what gives your life meaning and value. It's not the end result that matters most. It's the journey that we take to get there. So here's my advice. Never give up on your dreams. Never stop trying to make a difference. Never settle for less. Because even if you never achieve your wildest dreams, even if you never matter as much as you want to, it's still worth it. Because what if peace lives in insignificance?